When you have data that looks like this in a column format, particularly if it's a really long piece of data that has to be entered in across a worksheet, you may find it easier to enter data vertically, and that's simple to do in Microsoft Excel. A lot of people tell you that you need to format your data as a table to have this work. You don't. So I'm just going to click somewhere within the existing data. Now I need to get access to the form tools, so we're going to see how we're going to add them to the quick access toolbar here. I'm going to click here on the Customize Quick Access toolbar. If you don't see your Quick Access toolbar, then you're going to need to go to File and then go down to Options. And in the options, you're going to Quick Access Toolbar, and you're going to click here on Show Quick Access Toolbar, and that gives you this toolbar that you can add things to. The command that we want is not already in Excel, so we're going to go here to Commands Not in the Ribbon. It's an Excel command, it's just not on the ribbon. And we're going to scroll down here until we find Form. These are in alphabetical order, so this is the one you're looking for. Click to add it and click OK. It's as easy as that. So again, with our cursor here on a cell inside this data area, we're just going to click on Form. And that just opens up this little form dialog, and this is how we can navigate through our worksheet and we can add more data. You'll notice here that this sheet 1 entry is in actual fact the sheet name. So if I just click close out of here and double click on here, I can give it a sensible name. This is a drawing register, so I'm just going to type that as my worksheet or my sheet name, and I'll click here on Form, and you can see now we have the name appearing at the top of this dialog. And we're on this particular entry. It's entry 1 of 19 entries. And we can progress through this by just clicking Find Next, and you can move through all the data. You can also move through using this scroll bar, so we can get down here to Eves Michael. So that's the last entry. You can see here it's 19 of 19. But we can add our own data using this, and this is the big benefit of using this form. It just makes things so much easier. I'm going to click here on New, and I'm going to type in my drawing number. So this is my drawing number. I'm just going to progress to the next one, and you can see that it's been entered into the worksheet. Now I want to find a particular entry. I want to go to this Emma Thompson entry. So I'm going to click here on Criteria. I'm going to start typing Emma in here. And when I've finished, I'm going to Find Next, and that will take me to the Emma Thompson entry. Now you can see that my cell pointer hasn't moved, but we are actually looking at the Emma Thompson entry. I've got a mistake here. It should be 45 pages. So I'm just going to click there, change it to 45 and press enter. And when I do, you'll see that Emma Thompson's number of pages has been altered. Now, if we were to make a mistake, so say for example, I had changed Noah Johnson's to 45 pages, then I can undo that, provided I haven't pressed enter and provided I haven't progressed past this entry, and we can do that by just clicking restore. Now in terms of criteria, if you want to find somebody, say for example by the last name Smith, if I just type Smith in here, that's not going to work. So let's go to Find Next, and we're not finding the Smiths, we're just going straight to Noah Johnson. So let's go back to criteria, and in criteria here we can use what are called wildcards, and when the word Smith is somewhere not the first few letters of the entry, we're going to type an asterisk in front of it. It means go and look for anything in front of the word Smith, but the word Smith has to appear. And let's go to Find Next, and there we are, there's Tim Smith, and if we go to Find Previous, we'll find John Smith and Liam Smith. So there's actually 3 Smiths in this database. These forms are really handy. You can get to them at any time, provided you've got the form button on your quick access toolbar by just clicking in your data and click Form. If you like carefully researched content like this, clearly presented in a step-by-step format so that you can get great results every time, then you'll love my other YouTube videos. So give this video a thumbs up and click to subscribe to the channel. And on the screen now, you'll see a video that I've handpicked for you to watch next.